but we are back up. That's what she said.
Oh, yeah.
We're up?
We're up. And live. Okay, back to what we were chatting about. So what is this I hear about John is going to be a famous movie star?
Ooh.
No, not a fan. Shut up.
No, I missed it. I was preoccupied.
Oh, no, I went and did an evaluation for a new Blade movie that's coming out, and I have a callback tomorrow.
What?
Yeah, but I work tomorrow.
Yeah, but this is your stardom.
Yeah, I agree.
Just don't forget about us when you become famous.
When I'm extra old guy number 5 that's dead in one scene, you see me for like a second. Yeah, I'll remember you.
Yeah, but how cool would that be, though?
It'll be cool. Oh, it'll definitely be cool.
Man, I'm excited for you.
I'm excited.
I'm very excited. I am excited. There we go. I realized my computer was doing a backup of itself.
Oh, nice.
Oh, so you're messing up everything.
That could have been a contributing factor, yes. I just checked my processes and my backup saying, hey, bro, I'm processing. I said, no. But dude, I didn't
John, you have to answer that question.
Say what?
Dylan just asked John a question. Did he have to sleep with a woman in Warzone?
No.
Early access.
Oh, yeah.
No, I did not. It's too bad, too, because she's quite attractive. But, no.
No?
Nope. So let's jump back in with Ski. Because Ski was having a very good discussion on AOS, which I am very excited about. And hopefully in a couple weeks I can go up there and get a game in.
I got all the spooky ghosts.
Yep. Yes. What you're playing Spooky Ghost, Jonathan, and then what TJ? You're playing what? Corn.
Yeah, I'm playing Blades of Corn.
Now you're doing both factions, like the demons with the humans, right? Not just concentrated, right?
Yeah, both of them. I got both of them together.
You have a very strong. Well, they're all strong armies. Like I'm actually debating on starting another army because I'm excited with the new edition. That's how much I'm looking forward to this edition.
I think the competitive scene and just the organized play is going to go so much up with this edition too, as well.
Oh yeah, I agree because it's I don't know. It just feels more. The game feels more organic with the new rules, and it feels. I mean, they've been working on it since they came out. So first was AOS with no points, and everybody's like, "Oh, this is horrible with just wounds." And then they brought the General's Handbooks out, and so it got better. Everybody's like, "Oh, good, we got points again." And then they've been reformatting and re-adding and tweaking the rules that people are asking them to tweak. That's the best part because I watched one of the videos they put out on don't be scared about 2.0. What we've changed is what the community was looking at, like what is wrong, and how can we make it better and fix it, and they did. And so I think some things we might find bugs like always, but I think overall it's a very well polished version so far.
Hey, did they always have formations or battalions? They're called battalions, right?
The War Scorp battalions?
Yeah.
I think, yeah, they've had them, and they finally put points on them. That's what made it, we used to take them without points, and then they put points on them, so now you're paying for them.
Okay.
So, and some of those are really amazing.
Like 40K 7th edition, where you just took a whole bunch of units and you got a whole bunch of extra bonuses.
Well, there's a there's a difference that though. So in 7th you had the formation, you didn't pay for nothing, and nothing counted for your organization chart. Now with AOS, you pay say 100 points for this War Scroll battalion. You're paying for the ability, and all the units that are inside that count towards your organization chart. They count for you, and or against you, however you want to look at it.
Right.
But for the escalation league, you're not allowing them, right? Because they're too powerful.
We are not allowing them until 2,000 points. For the escalation, we looked at it, and it was just we want to include everything we can for everybody to play and not limit so people can't do something. But at the same time, we wanted to make it at a point where it's not going to hurt everybody in the game either.
I got you.
so like the first week was 500 points, an HQ and 2 battle line, hero and 2 battle line. Now there is some armies that cannot formulate a 500-point army that way. For one, I know Beast Claw Raiders, but that's something we'll look into and go, okay, well, at least take a leader and a battle line probably. Yeah. And so they might be under a unit and they might be under strength for that game. But the best part about this escalation, I think, it's not traditional. It's not you play your game, you win, you lose. There's going to be things that are going to affect you on the table. There's going to be things that one of the staff members help running it will have to make a decision before the game. And so it could help you, it could not help you. And it's more about the objective narrative side than the actual let's hurry up and win somebody. I want to get down and beat you. That's not how we're not. I never liked that personally. I like to be able to play a fun game and have it organically fun.
Nice.
So with that narrative side, and that's everybody's gonna be playing on different realms, and the realms are gonna affect everybody. It might make some armies better for that week. It could hurt somebody very, very bad. But it's what are you gonna do with your army in that situation?
That's cool. I like it.
I'm very excited. Very excited. Very, very excited. Oh my goodness.
I don't know what Spooky Ghosts do.
Spooky Ghosts they're so resilient. They ignore rend, which in 40k terms would be AP basically.
Oh wow, no rend value?
I heard I get feel no pain too, and I was like, Pat, I just keep picking armies that feel no pain. That's just my thing.
And they have some amazing, beautiful models. That's what Age of Sigmar makes it so much more enjoyable for me now. I've actually turned away from 40k, honestly.
Yeah, they're really pretty. Like, granted, I have big meat sausage fingers, and so when I was grabbing them, I broke so many little limbs because I was like, I'm gonna push fit this, and I go, and something snapped, and I was like, oh, I'm gluing an entire arm back with a sword. I hope it stays.
Well, did you use plastic glue?
No.
It'll break again.
I know. I'm okay with that.
Plastic glue, Jonathan. You ain't gonna pull it off anymore. Those models are stuck. It's okay, man. I know you have like an aversion to plastic glue, but just use it. It works, especially on those kind of small models.
Don't listen. Stick to super glue.
Yeah, I know. I don't like it. I don't like it.
So weird.
Dude, I don't know. Everyone's like, oh, it dries so quickly. No, that is a lie.
That is a horrible lie.
What, plastic glue?
Yeah. Everyone's like, it cures like
you
that.
Glue it and you
I'm
leave
sitting
it
there like,
and you walk away.
No, I'm sitting there like this, like.
Yeah, it's like 20 minutes
later. And he goes,
oh, wait.
Yeah. No, keep going. And then I start getting
never had that issue.
And it's just a terrible thing. You have a home phone?
Sure do.
You got a landline.
Ooh. Man. Hey, TJ, you know how I know you're old?
What?
You have a landline.
wait. What does that speak for me then?
Wait, hold on, Jonathan. You don't have a landline? You don't have a voice over IP on your home phone?
Nope.
No? Okay.
I don't even have a home phone.
Wow. Jeez.
I got a cell phone.
I have a home phone.
You don't have a home phone? How do people call you?
they just scream his name.
Yeah. Unless you want to play I just don't want to play international phone calls on AT&T. So.
I don't have AT&T.
Oh Jesus! Sorry, your wireless service provider.
Oh no! I don't. I just changed. Come on, I'm excited. I changed my wireless provider from AT&T. I've been 12 years with them, and I changed.
Wow! Congratulations.
Thanks, man. I'm excited. I'm pretty stoked about it.
Do you need a?
Anyway,
you want a pat on the back or
Spooky Ghosts, right?
Something.
Someone who's been following my Spooky Ghost Nights. I've been creating Spooky Ghost Nights.
Yeah.
Spooky Ghost. I'm excited. My entire side here. Look at this. But like this is all Like,
You're really shaky.
tough. Sorry. I'll go slow.
There you go.
There we go. All the things. I realized I spent way too much money on basing stuff.
Some new game?
So, FNP Wargamers will be getting a early copy of Kill Team for an unboxing video that GW has given us the blessing to release at midnight on Saturday. So we'll be filming it on Friday. So we'll see it, but then we'll share it with everybody at midnight.
Man, I can't wait to see Jonathan do that video. It'll be amazing.
And TJ is probably going to be there with possibly John.
What? That's past my bedtime.
Yep.
Well, no, it'll be like you go up there like 4, 5. It's all right.
No. Yeah. GW said not till midnight.
No. They said broadcast.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I could film it in 2 minutes. You know, I'll be like, oh look, Kill Team unboxed. Woohoo! Okay, I'm gonna go home and go to bed now.
Be great.
Dump it all out on the table.
Hey, look at all the scrap. Hi. That would be pretty funny.
You know what, John? We'll just take it out of the box and I'll start throwing sprues behind me.
Okay.
Oh, look, it's awesome. Plastic.
Oh man.
So, I mean, are y'all hoping Kill Team's better than it's been in the past? Because in the past it feels like a mini crappy game of 40K.
Yes. I'm excited about it just because they had some of the developers for Shadespire help them put the game together. So it's going to have that more competitive feel to it. The last time they launched the Shadow War, it kind of made some people angry, but I think that was mainly because it didn't get the support in the beginning. But they were really just doing Shadow War to kind of test the waters and also to sell a bunch of new terrain that they put out. It really wasn't supposed to be the relaunch of Kill Team. And this new version, though, I mean, this is the most ideal way to get into the Warhammer universe, just like Shadespire is. This is actually going to be very ideal, especially if you already have the models. Man, all you need to do is buy some terrain and a core manual, and you're set.
Yeah.
Wait, but doesn't the box set? It's going to come with the box comes with the 2 armies and that nice set of terrain, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's 10 different things that come in there. The terrain being one of them. You get, I think there's 3 of the different terrain boxes that's in there.
Yep.
The 2 armies, the core manual, all the little odds and ends like dice and counters. There's the double-sided card game board, and then the data cards, and I believe, data cards. And I think there's going to also, let's see here. Oh yeah, the Universal Tactics deck that you'll be able to use for, doesn't matter which army, obviously Universal. But that box set at that point price, or price point that they've got it set at, that is, just get it. Whether you play Genestealer Cults or the Adeptus Mechanicus, just buy that box set because you can get rid of those 2 armies for somebody else. But the value in that box set is going to be all that terrain and the book and the data cards, everything you need.
Yeah, it comes with a mat too, which is kind of cool. It's because it's weird. It's 22 by 36.
Yeah.
Kind of a weird.
They made it just enough so you couldn't build a table out of it,
which I found really weird. But yeah, that's a little weird. And then, is it me or do y'all get the feeling like GW really has printed out a crap ton of AdMech Scutari? And they're just they're like Fort Bane, yeah, AdMech, Kill Team, AdMech, and I think the next box set will be more AdMech.
They're like
Stormcast Eternal, AdMech.
It's our lowest seller right now. Buy it.
Please. Well, you know what? Get the AdMech, some transports, GW. I can guarantee that those will start selling if you give those guys some gosh darn transports.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, we can make all this fantastic weaponry and make these big giant robots that people run around in, but we can't make a car to drive our people around in. Come on.
Or a rhino. Like, I don't get that concept. Like, don't they make rhinos?
It's like every, there was at one point every army used a rhino back in the day.
Yeah.
And now it's just like, oh, just the Sisters of Battle and Marines can use it. Come on. That's like...
I mean, they've lost that STC technology to build rhinos, so,
Well, that we know of.
Like, why can't guardsmen get in a rhino? I feel like if it could transport 10 space marines, it should transport like 20 to 25 guardsmen.
That's going to be a big guardsman to drive, because...
But they used to be able to have rhinos. You look back in the old...
I'd rather ride in a Chimera, though.
Dude, I just imagined guardsmen driving a rhino. So one guy's operating the pedals while one's standing on the...
He's like down there. He's like, what? Stop, go.
There's like a thing, like a cutout next to the rhino. You have to be this tall to drive,
Yeah. Oh man, that's funny.
God, yeah. No, I mean, it'd be nice if maybe they could have a cool new transport like a Torox or something like that. They could drive one of those, or even a Chimera, like a Forge World Chimera would be nice.
Are you saying a Chimera or Camaro?
Chimera.
Same thing.
Camaro.
I kept saying they just call it Camaro. It's all right.
Camaro.
Got to get in that Camaro. Mm-hmm.
I guess they now have the was it the termite assault drill or something?
Yeah.
They do finally have a transport, but that's Forge World.
Yeah.
I already bought a Forge Main box set, so I already have, like more. And then me and Jonathan split it, so I got more AdMech, and I'm like, I don't want these. So I was like, you know what? I finally came up with a good idea of what to use them for. Whenever I build my Warhound Titan, I'm going to put them on the base. Like all of them running around the base like they're guarding it or something. So, yeah, that 30K transport, that drill is amazing. That'd be so cool.
I like the model. That's pretty cool.
Oh.
Yeah, we had one guy at Warzone that had 3 of them. I don't know. I don't remember how well he did, but I remember he had 3 of them.
I seen them.
That was amazing. I mean, yeah, Kill Team, I'm very excited about it. I hope it's very similar to Shadespire, to where it's like, boom, little small armies, very, very evenly balanced. So you could do like little pickup Kill Team games and have some fun with it. And I hope the rule system's a little bit different. So it sounds like, because I know on the other ones, like with Shadow War and, the previous Kill Teams, it just kind of feels like you're playing a mini game of 40K. I kind of want like a different feel.
Well, this one, it definitely looks like it's got the different feel because you're able to mix and match different models from the different types of units. So if you want to take intercessors and reavers, you can mix them up. I think you could do it a little before, but now it's like looks like you can have all that specialized equipment and then have actual army specific tactics that will allow you to. Oh, well, you have a Space Marine Reaver in your squad. Well, now he can do this special rule if you use this tactic. Yeah. So it looks like they're really targeting wanting you to kind of have more of a diverse army or squad when you go into it. But the buy-in doesn't look like too much because you're only worrying about one squad. So,
yeah. So, I mean, that's a cool thing. Yeah, I already talked about a guy at work who's been wanting to get into it. I'm like, hey, here's your chance. You just need 5 models.
Well, aren't they bringing out box sets too? Of like, here's a Orc set, here's a Space Wolf set. There's other sets for it too.
I think I just want to buy those, Ski. Like when you see those box sets, I'm like, the Crane terrain. I really wanted that, but I didn't want to pay $30 for it. But now I'll get some Reavers. Sure, why not? Or some Orc boys. So it's just kind of like, I'm like, cool, more terrain.
Yeah, those box sets are another good price point just because the terrain and the box of miniatures you're getting. You're easily getting a deal out of it.
Yeah, that guy does sound familiar, Travis. And
I got to ask about Eldar. Can they just not pick the name? First they were Eldar, and then they're Craft World, and then they're Craft World like Craft Worlds, and then now they're what? Illuminari? Alapapado?
Aldari.
No, they're also called Eldari now. But now the Kill Team name for them, what does that mean?
I didn't see the kill team name for him.
Yeah, the kill team name is like some silly name. It's a gobbledygook.
No, it's not.
It is. I promise.
I don't believe you. Hold on.
I'm gonna find it first.
I'm
just gonna build orcs. Yeah.
More orcs.
Yeah.
You never have enough orcs.
That is a true statement. My friend Clint would agree with you. You need orcs.
I've learned the errors of my ways, and I realized that I'm just going to keep enough for a kill team of my Eldari, and then I'm selling the rest of them. Sell them all.
Except Drakari, they have Drakari, Deathwatch, Harlequins, Tau, Necrons, Heretics. Yeah, Asuriani.
Yes, they can't pick a name.
Well, no. They're Asuriani. It's totally different. You know what? I'm really liking. Maybe in Kill Team, I can at least use my Grey Knights. Because they suck in 40K.
They're gonna suck at your thing too.
Huh?
They're gonna suck in Kill Team too.
I know. It's gonna be like, hey, guess what? Y'all can't even cast Smite now. Oh, thank you, GW. The greatest Space Marines ever created are the worst Space Marines on the battlefield.
I know the guys have to do the most training. It's like 1 out of every 10,000 only make it, you know. But hey, they're no good.
And they're the most secret.
Well, not anymore. They've actually kind of loosened up on that.
Yeah, they've really loosened up considering now with all the warp storms going on everywhere. Grey Knights are popping up everywhere.
Yep.
Well, didn't they they used to exterminatus the planets for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were like, oh, we were seen. We got to destroy the planet.
Yeah, we'll mind wipe them.
Or just mind wipe a couple thousand people.
Yeah.
Take them into slavery and make them work the forges.
They're the original Men in Black, you know.
You think they're gonna Adeptus Custodes in Kill Team?
God, you have like one.
I was gonna say you get one.
2. It's a 200-point list.
Oh, yeah, but you only need one.
But they're multiple. There are more than 2 wound models, and they have They start off with a 2-up, don't they?
Yep.
Yeah, never mind. They won't be in.
Yeah, you just have one, and you could do the what are those games called? They play what's the games the Custodes play?
Blood games.
Yeah, the blood games. Yeah, he'll just be out there doing a blood game by himself.
I'm sure you come up with some sort of narrative where you've got to attack. There might be like 2 Custodes, and see how 2 Custodes do against a kill team. That might be interesting to forward the narrative.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Cool. I like how they're doing little articles, and you can actually see what you can actually bring, which is cool.
Yeah, I was looking at some of the breakdowns. And it looks like everybody's going to definitely have their own special tactics to use all their command points for.
Yeah,
Seems like. Go ahead.
I like how Ben, he was talking about Tau, and he posted what they said. You know, why play the Tau Empire? Guess what? Tau are really, really good at shooting. Who knows?
For the greater good.
Yeah. It is kind of funny. They've been doing a good job coming out with these articles. I don't know how Heretic and Astartes are going to go. You got Chaos Space Marines and Cultists.
Yeah. And then on the flip side, you look at Genestealer cults, and they've got Neophyte hybrids, Acolyte hybrids, hybrid metamorphs, aberrants, and Genestealers. They got 5 different units to choose from.
Those Necrons, they got a good bit too.
Yes, they did.
And like I remember today there was a post on the Chaos group. Some dude was like basically like "Fu GW" and "Fu kill teams," and I was like, "Oh!" And I read.
Why?
I was eating my popcorn and I was reading all the comments.
Why did you do that for?
Say what?
Why did
because they got cultists and Chaos Space Marines. Because at first I saw it and I was like, "Oh." And then I scrolled down to see what it hasn't been revealed, and I saw Death Guard, and I was like, "Hey, I'm okay."
Yeah.
I mean, if the requirement is under 2 wounds, I don't see what really other Chaos stuff has.
Oh, they could have probably
Possessed.
allowed,
Yeah, I was gonna say possessed.
or Corn Berserkers or
Raptors.
raptors. Yeah, there's a couple other options.
Lictors on this. Don't lictors have more than 2 wounds? They have warriors on there too. Jesus.
Warriors have 2 wounds.
Loaded.
I don't know, man. I don't work there. Well, you know,
I'm excited for Plague Marines because I tell you what, I played a game one time against Andrew, and he brought 55 conscripts, and I brought 5 Plague Marines, and I won. I killed all his conscripts.
It'd be funny if Death Guard, if it was just Poxwalkers, that's all you could take. That'd be hilarious.
Okay. All right. All resilient, baby. Always get a save.
Here's how you play Kill Team with Death Guard. You have Poxwalkers, and they minusly roam around the board. Random.
Get a scatter dice when you move each unit, and you roll it, and that's the direction they shamble.
I thought we don't talk about scatter dice. I thought that was like one of those words we don't talk about. Scatter dice.
That's a 30K thing. My bad. Dude, we went to Warzone GT, and they had the 30K event. We were chatting with one of the guys that was talking about the 30K stuff. And like me and TJ were like, oh my God, words we haven't heard in a long time. Like, he was like, yeah, they had preferred enemy and like blah, 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 like all these things. And he's like, yeah, the templates. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, it was Ryan. Yeah, it was like preferred enemy, instant death.
Oh, man.
Getting blown, your tank getting blown up on like by rolling a 6. I'm like, what is all this? No, bad memories.
I did everything like, oh yeah, armor value. And like, I was like, oh. No.
Oh, whole point.
That matters which way my tank faces?
Yeah.
What?
Someone didn't sleep that after that.
Oh. V said, I think lictors are 5 wounds.
What?
Oh, that's going to work. We'll have to see. Who knows? But it's good stuff.
Okay, anyway, so what's Asuryani? I told you, they keep Eldar can't pick a name.
Maybe they're the exiled bad boys that they have no place for.
They have like a fantasy elf name. They spin it. This one. This one.
Is that the name of the Dire Avengers?
Oh, like the Outlaws or no?
I don't know. The guy looks like kind of sniper dude or something. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Who knows? Who cares?
I'm just waiting for Death Guard. I'm excited. Well, no, I want to see it so I know what I need to save out of my stuff because I'm selling the rest. I don't want to play Eldar anymore. I lost my excitement, and like I'm super excited about my knights. I've been working on that like every day, so that's a lot of fun. And I built all my spookies in one day.
Well, they're not really that hard to build.
The spookies?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I know. Well, you got to clean off the bits, and then you got to press it together, and then you got to make sure there's not a big old gap, as in like 3 of them have these big gaps. I was sitting there like, stop, and now I got to fill all these gaps.
It's because you got to wash your models, man, with soap and water.
So okay, now we have you guys here. TJ washes his plastic.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I wash my resin from Forge Gold. Does anyone else wash their plastic?
I wash myself.
I do.
That's about it.
That's weird.
Yeah, I know.
So sometimes I forget to wash myself, but then I do the finger test, and I'm like, ooh, it's rank.
Well, with my plastic, sometimes I wash it. No, it just depends how it feels. Like sometimes I've actually gotten some that feel a little, I'm not saying greasy, but feel different.
Yeah, it feels like it does have the release still on them.
Yeah, sometimes I've had a couple boxes like that.
Yeah.
Dude,
that's why usually I just go and wash everything just to be on the safe side.
See this blue plastic? Or I can't tell it's blue.
It feels weird, doesn't it?
There you go.
Yeah, it's a weird plastic.
Mm-hmm. All the spells, all that plastic for the living spells, is so thick. It's some new plastic.
Dude, I know it's super thick because I'm trying to cut into it and do all this like editing.
Yep.
And it's taking a lot of work. It's strong.
But I like it though.
I like it too. It's strong.
Yeah.
I mean,
all right. Side note, as Jess Nort mentioned, he's waiting for House Caldor models. I was thinking, whenever you do kill teams, if you're doing like a cultist or guard, any of the more human ones, man, you could grab some of those Necromunda models and really customize your kill team there.
You really could. You're right, John. That's a good thought, man.
Especially House House Keldar or whatever the guy, or Bansar. Sorry, Bansar.
Yeah, because Forge World Open Weekend, they dropped a lot of stuff, man.
I'm
They
excited.
dropped a crazy amount of stuff at Forge World Weekend.
See, some people say they wash and don't wash in chat, and I don't know. I never read where it said to wash the plastic, and I haven't washed one plastic model. Now, that Reaver Titan, when I built it, I gave that thing a whole bath. I had like this giant tub with soapy water, and I dumped it in there. I scrubbed it.
Were you holding it and like making sure, you know, like?
Yeah, make sure it was fed.
Yeah.
It was nursed. It took care of it. Had its own towel. Put powder on it.
Oh my god!
We did, when I helped my friend put together his Warlord Titan that is now for sale. We had to do that like a couple times. The mold release on it was really bad.
Is that Colin? Colin's the only one I know that has a Warlord.
No, it's my friend Ryan. He was going to make it, but he's knocking out some new type of immunotherapy or something because chemotherapy is not working. So now he's trying some new type of awesome therapy to get rid of some cancer.
Good Lord. That's hard.
Yeah, but he's got we got that thing together after a couple washes with simple green and soaking overnight and then scrubbing and using palm olive to get down at all the nooks and crannies. But yeah, we finally got that Warlord cleaned off and built, magnetized, and it looks pretty amazing.
I think I'll have John come over to my house and help me do my Warhound, since he's so proficient at it.
The Warhound got the last Christmas.
So John, when the other game comes out, you know, the other specialist game come out, you know, are you gonna help me build my Warlord there too?
Sure.
That's a big kit. That's a big kit.
Those are easy, man. Those are all plastic.
I know, it's cool.
Yeah.
Can't be.
Yeah, I can help you build that Warhound. I've done 2 so far. I used to have one.
Yeah. I need to get it all painted up.
Something I haven't told you guys, but I'm having a Chaos Warhound Titan being commissioned for me. I'm trading some stuff for it.
Oh.
And I'm getting it and it commissioned with all the weapons.
I don't recall you commissioning me to do that for you.
It was Viet. We cut a deal.
Okay.
So he's gotten a lot better at his Titans. He said apparently I was his Titan virgin. So he's painted, I don't know, 15 or 20 since then. He's gotten really good at it. Yes, just all the weapons. And yeah, so we're trading stuff for it so I can get it, and I'm excited. And I need to remind him not to name it.
What's your Reaver's name?
It's going to be renamed. I'm actually
Mortal Reminder, right?
I want to try to get that part of the deal. I think I can give him the casing and see if he can just not put that on there.
What is it? Mortal Reminder?
Yes, it's Mortal Reminder.
God,
it's super cool.
God, just from now on, man. Whenever I see it, I'm just going to be, "What's up, Mortal Reminder?"
He reminds
so
you
great.
There's mortality.
Greatest name ever. Mortal Reminder, guys.
Mortal Reminder.
Oh, just said, please say the Warhound is Slanesh. Of course it's not Slanesh. It's Nurgle. It's going to be full Nurgle, and I'm psyched.
It's going to be Nurgle?
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Hey.
Oh, really? Hey, Tyler just said Nova Open is auctioning off an awesome-looking Warlord.
Yes, they are.
I went in. I went in for their. Had a really cool army, and I donated for that. There's some really cool donating things.
Yeah.
Now I gotta go look at that, and now I gotta put in for it. There goes.
You don't have to
$2.
be there to win, right?
Say what?
You don't have to be there to win it.
No,
Oh, I know.
you can just buy ticket online.
Yeah, you just
All
want
right.
they email you.
Yep. Yeah, I just wonder how much shipping and handling it's going to cost, especially if it's not magnetized. It's one big solid piece.
Dude, you know what? It's still cheaper than what it would be if you bought one.
Well, yeah, it's true. Touche. Huh?
They're like $100. I'll be like, sweet.
I know what your Warhound can be called now. It can be
Miniature.
called.
Mortal.
Yeah, it's a raffle,
It can
not
be
a
called
auction.
Mortal Remembrance.
Yeah, Tyler. Usually they always do the raffles, which isn't bad. I mean, you get $20 and maybe a small chance of winning.
Well, that's how they did Adepticon though. When I know I went back in 13 or 14, and they do Forge World armies, and when you sign up, you get tickets, and you can buy more tickets, and it goes to like Winter Warrior Project or some kind of event. But there's always something, and they're always amazing.
Warzone did that. I put in $60, I think, to try to get this cool custode army. Shut up, TJ. You should see in chat, mortal reminder and mortal
my-
remembrance. Anyway, but yeah, Warzone actually did a raffle for that, and I was like, my name. No. Mm-mm.
And it's usually the guy that like gets one ticket. That's what I've my luck. It's always the one guy who buys one ticket, and you're like, all right, buy 300, I'm good, and he's like, yeah, no chance.
That's actually who won the lottery, the Powerball. It was
Yeah.
one ticket. I put in 100. To be fair, it was because it was the highest it's ever been in history, and I was like, "This is gonna be it." Oh my god! Memento Mori, Mortal Memento, Mortal Recommendation, Mortal Memo. Everybody is doing it. This is so good.
Sorry, I'll message Viet on what to name it.
No. Mm-mm.
Yep. Well, I'm naming. What do you think, John? We should get John and Ski. I think we should name it Mortal something. You know, yeah, Mortal Reminder and Mortal Memento, Mortal Reformation.
Mine wouldn't be really PC. I would say like Mortal Retarded.
Mortal.
It is Nurgle. It's probably lost its brain, so he's like, "Ooh."
That's not
"Oh, George."
Damn, man, those raffles are amazing. Holy crap.
John's over there drooling over it.
Yeah.
I am.
No, I gotta go look. But to be fair, I guess George would be as fair because the FNP Wargamers Nerdling is named Dave, so that was named by the community.
No, we should just name it John.
Pleasure Flower.
I like that. Pleasure Flower. That sounds good. That's a good name.
Good Slanesh name, Pleasure Flower.
Wow. All right, well, guess I need to start donating.
They got you.
Yes, they did.
Let's buy in now.
Some people get fished by ads on their computer. No, we just get fished by charities. Dude, there's a great looking warhound. Where at? Over on this side. Oh god, here, drop 100. Oh wait, there's a warhound over there. Oh, drop another 100.
Got
it. Mortal Memories. That's it.
Mortal
The
Memories.
Ultramarine one looks really good too. I know it's Ultramarines, but still.
You can always get it repainted.
True, but god damn. Heck, I'll pitch it a couple bucks.
There's the Warlord Titan. Solar Mortis. That's his name? Dude, is that the one painted? Oh my goodness.
Yep. Someone else ain't sleeping tonight either. Huh?
Gosh dang it. Who told us this? I'm now upset.
Huh?
Who told us this in chat?
Dude, I want to donate to get that World Eaters Army. That's amazing.
I wonder how much money they make from these.
But this one's But this one's going to the was it the Doctors with No Boundaries charity?
Yeah.
Right?
Breast cancer, Fisher House.
Yep.
Yeah, these are really good ones. How do you donate?
I don't know. Yeah, I think next year for Warzone we'll look at that. I might even set aside my hate to say it, I might set aside my project, my special project. Well, no, I can wait till after LVO to do my best to do that.
Nobody wants that. I'm kidding. After you paint it, people may want it.
No, I meant after I do. I can wait to do a raffle army till after I get my LVO one done.
Yeah, you do that.
'Cause I need to get that done. I don't want to wait till the last minute like last time.
I don't know how to add to the cart. I forgot.
Just do it like 10 times.
Yeah. click everything. All right, so let's go to the next section. So new things for FNP Wargamers. As you guys notice, we have Ski. Ski is actually going to be one of our head leaders for Age of Sigmar.
Really?
Yeah, the
Yay!
Age of Sigmar guy.
The Age of Sigmar guy.
And we're also going to be adding Magics of the Gathering.
Oh wow!
Yay!
Yay!
What's magic?
Of the
Poof.
Gathering.
Poof, like Harry Potter magic.
Yeah.
Oh, I like Harry Potter.
Oh,
Leviosa.
Yeah, I know. I love it how he fights. What is his name? Spock, right?
Stop it,
That guy
Ron.
Spock all the time.
wow! I can just see a very bad meme coming.
Yeah, so Magic, we're going to do a lot of. We have a lot of people who want to open like the booster box that they buy. They want to open it and show you guys what they got. They know a lot about Magic, where they play Standard, Commander, and Modern. And I play Legacy and Modern and Commander.
I like Commander a lot.
I do too. It's a lot of fun.
Yep.
And so we're going to be having all that. The Age of Sigmar is going to be definitely huge. We're going to also add, we really want to get Shadespire on there, as well as Kill Teams, obviously, because Kill Teams will be quick, fun, quick battle reports for you guys. And we're going to get the studio permanently set up for a lot of live streaming, as well as more Pathfinder. So new things. We're gonna branch out and have good things.
Good.
New things.
Just as who's gathering for the Magic playing?
I want to gather and play some gathering.
Commander 2012 game said ski. Yeah, I took a major hiatus from Magic. I played for a very long time. However, I guess owning a game store, I played Magic now.
I'll work it
I've seen this guy now. He gets all into Magic and he starts yelling and trying to hit people.
Elbow.
Magic.
He's like, why can't I cast the spell? And it gets all raged, tilted.
However, it is funny that when I was playing one of the only employee, he ended up being paired with me in the match. I said, Ronnie, if you beat me, you're fired. He goes, really? I was like, no, man, just kidding.
But seriously,
Sounds like something you would do, Jonathan.
No, but the funny thing is, when he got paired up, all his other bosses were there, and he got paired up with every single one of them.
I remember that day.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. I felt bad for him because they all said the same thing after I said it. Oh man, my ex sold all my Magic the Gathering cards, and most of the beta set and Ice Age are the one. Oh geez, dude, that sucks. That's a bummer, man. That's a lot of money's worth.
we're not attacking the darkness, Jess. You don't need to cast Magic Missile.
I have some Magic cards.
Do you have Magic? Oh, you do have some Magic cards.
Yeah. I got this like the free starter box.
You did.
Yeah, it comes with like two
Decks.
factions. Yeah.
Uh,
Yep. And I had fun playing it. It was awesome.
I think I've played in two drafts down there. And I used to play a long time ago, but I just play the drafts to help support. If I go down there or if I'm in the area, but yeah, I don't think I could afford getting into Magic whatsoever.
Well, that's the thing is I don't have a binder. So I used to be like hardcore and get packs and put my rares on a binder, all matched up and everything. I learned that when I just don't care and I don't have a binder and I just give all my rares to the store, like I don't feel attached at all. So I have my few decks and have a lot of fun. That's how I stayed detached. Otherwise, it's a slippery slope.
Oh, super slippery.
But TJ is actually working on a really cool PVC stand deal for creating over a table that we can put the live cameras on, and we can actually live stream the Magic stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep. I'm trying to build one I'm going to do a test one for so I can get painting and streaming live when I paint. And then, so I'll build another one at the same time. I want to make sure it works right. Because how big's the Magic mat again, Jonathan? It's like what?
Like
18 inches?
Yeah, but you got to fit 2 Magic mats. So I send you the thing that the one guy sent me.
Yeah.
Or I took pictures of that one guy that from San Antonio. He had one.
Okay, cool.
Just said only Magic the Gathering. No. Well, for cards, yeah. It's only going to be Magic. But we're going to be doing a lot more tabletop stuff. We could probably use that Magic one for like Shadespire games and stuff. It's about the same size as a Shadespire table. So,
I think Jonathan really wants to start playing Pokemon again. So.
No, please, no.
Oh yeah, catching Pikachus.
What about other miniature games?
What do you mean?
Oh, like the Batman miniature game? Have you seen that?
No.
There's a Harry Potter one coming out too.
What?
From this, Night Models. Go to Night Models and check out the Batman miniature game. It is phenomenal. The gameplay on it is really fast.
Batman? Like you get to be Batman?
Can you be
like
Batman?
Hero Clicks?
I'm Batman. Whoa.
No, not BattleTech. Man, BattleTech, we're just going to wait for, what's it called to come out. We're waiting for Adeptus Titanicus to come out.
Yeah. It's like BattleTech, but cooler.
Yeah, plus I get to play a Warlord Titan.
And you know,
you see the picture of the knights? They're so cute. They're like as big as a space marine.
They're so tiny.
Did you see I think the Imperator Titan?
I didn't see that picture.
Dude, it had the Night Titan, and then all you see behind the Night Titan and a Reaver, and then behind it you just see legs, and the picture cut off there.
Really?
Yes. I seen it.
No pick, no proof.
What's that pickup, man? Let's see it.
It was in my feed.
We better go find it.
I don't know. I mean, I remember the old Imperator Titan from Epic, but I'd be very surprised if they put that together.
This one's called Titanicus, right?
Oh. Is it one of the Warhound? No, that's a normal knight behind it.
Is it not? No.
Yeah. This is the one you're talking about. Hold on.
No. I hate it if you're right.
Always right.
You're only right on Wednesday.
Let me share it.
I got you clicked. Share away. Yeah, that one.
That's a normal knight, man. Right back there. That's a normal knight back there.
Oh, yep. That's an actual Forge World. Almost looked like a was it not a Castigar, but looked like one of those knights.
Yeah.
That's the one I was talking about.
Yeah, that's a normal knight. I mean, you can tell by the ball joint right here.
Yep.
It's just a normal knight, Jonathan.
Wait, even the chest.
Yep.
That's a Forge Worldy one.
Oh, look at that. That looks so much fun. Looks so cute. Look at the little knight. Look at
the little buildings. Wait.
Godzilla.
That looks real. Is that not real? Oh, it's tiny buildings. I see.
Did you guys watch that world exclusive unboxing video for Adeptus Titanicus?
No.
Oh,
Oh, you missed out.
Yeah, thanks, John. I hope some dreams. You'll cry in a corner now.
I'm not gonna cry.
You know what's good about that though? The Titanicus. Actually, I just thought about this. For people that want to do bigger nights and don't know what they want to paint it or how they want to what they want to do it, they could buy the smaller ones and do painting on them to figure out how they want to paint their $2,000, $3,000 or a couple $100 nights.
I want to paint mine. That's why I have mine commissioned.
Good for you.
That's what happens. I got Lindsay money. I'm just rich.
I know.
I don't know. I trade things. I don't buy it.
I wish I could. Well, I wonder if that works for I'm glad I'm back in my house and our house is almost complete from the flood. But I wish I could just commission people to paint my house. Here, you want some 40K stuff? Here, come paint my house.
Yes, that might work.
Well, I can't pay you in cash, but I can give you. I've got a couple Forge World models.
Right.
That pay me enough to rebuild the cabinets?
Yeah, right. Oh man,
I wish.
Hey, I'm gonna go buy a new car, but I don't have money for down payment. Hey, I got a 30K Space Wolf army. You want to just trade?
A couple night models back here.
You'll be surprised what gets used in currency.
Look at the ages. Look at history.
That's right.
Well, we'll just prostitute Jonathan out.
Hey,
He's got a pretty mouth.
I wasn't gonna say it, but now that's been said, I'm not gonna disagree. Huh?
I don't think I'll make very much money.
Huh?
I am not.
You might not make much, but we might.
No.
My arm might get too tired too quick.
Wow.
Well, you know what, Jonathan? It's like anything. Repetition helps, man. The more practice you get, the better you're at it.
Muscle memory.
Muscle memory, man.
Oh man.
My donkey? Oh, yeah.
I got a damn pretty mouth.
Mm-hmm.
My wife said I don't have a lip. She said my lips are like Mona Lisa lips.
That's good, though. You don't really need big lips, man.
TJ, you got some luscious lips.
Hey, man. I mean, if I have to be a gigolo, I will do it. Women only, though.
I like how the colorations always make everything look weird. Like one time on video, I looked like I had black eyeliner.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
It was awesome. TJ, you look like you're wearing some beautiful lipstick. John, you got some DSL. You got some beautiful lips.
Oh man.
I put them to good use.
So wrong.
Ski's got the goatee. He's for the padding.
Patty.
To soften the blow. To soften the blow.
It's multi-purpose. Universal remote. Well, huh?
Oh boy.
You said, you mean you don't have black eyeliner on? No, I don't. The darky
with black eyeliner.
tired. That's just tired eyes.
Tired eyes. Your story.
My dad does get me.
So this guy. Oh man.
Well, man, we lost like 5 viewers from that.
What?
Talking about our lips.
That's all right. They'll be back.
Yeah.
I'll be back. They always come back for more. Oh man, I spilled my lemon median out.
Are you guys on modeling? I'm just sitting here. My models are sitting here
I'm
also.
not modeling.
They're not being
I'm
modeled.
just cutting some transfers out to maybe use them a little bit.
I'm modeling.
That's
I'm finishing my brutes.
Wait, hold it. Jonathan talks about transgender on his solo conversation. He came out and told everyone he's actually.
What did I do? Hold on.
I don't know. That's what Justin just said.
I missed that conversation.
Yeah,
It was a solo show. He was by himself, and he finally
we
came out.
ended up talking about transgender. It was funny. That's what
Nice.
happens when you let me do a show by myself. No one keeps me in check.
Wow, we just totally went off of 40K, and Jonathan just talks about his personal stuff.
Hey, you know what? I do a lot of research and I watch documentaries because they're very interesting, and I don't get it.
Okay.
I
But
watch
I
YouTube,
support it.
so I just believe anything. I say.
But I'm supportive.
That's, you know what? At the end of the day, that's all that really matters.
That's right. It is.
You don't have. You just be supportive.
That's right. I have a friend that was in the Air Force. He was a dude, and he is now awaiting.
So good
Did
for her.
Didn't we already go over that?
We did.
Okay.
Talk about it.
Okay.
And we lost 2 more viewers.
No.
Okay, so let's get back onto the subject
Hey, we gained one.
of Jonathan's pretty lips.
So, AOS. So, what are you excited about your cord, TJ? I want to know. Like, what are you looking forward to?
You know what I want to do? You know what I'm really excited about AOS, to be honest with you, Ski, is this. I'm going to be able to run across the battlefield in most instances and actually get into close combat and just hit shit.
Yes, you are.
Yeah,
And I can't do that in 40K.
Nope.
Well, I understand that.
You bring a knife to a gunfight, you're gonna lose.
See, so what's even better, TJ, I'm going to spoil a little bit. If you design your army a little bit, there's different combos, of course. And I played against the guy with the corn army that I totally did not expect this to happen. And it came down to basically me punching myself and killing myself the whole game.
What? How does that?
So it's been a little bit, and don't quote me, I'm not like the super expert. I just, I know a little bit. Is every time you hit them and they saved on a 6 or something, you take a mortal wound. Every time you rolled a 6 to hit them or something, then you took a mortal wound. Like there's a lot of self-damaging is depending on the rolls. So,
Ooh, I like this. I like
Yeah.
the sound of this.
and you have a lot of bubbles because of your characters. I know that. So your blood slaughters and stuff. And I actually think I have a model just for you. You probably already own it, knowing you. But let me see here.
Because he owns Collier's International. He got
Dude,
that.
I told you. I said never talk about that.
Collier
It's my
money.
partner.
So do you have? I don't know if you can see this. I don't know. I think it's a blood slaughter. Let's see here. I don't know.
Oh, yeah? I've got one painted,
Okay.
and I've got 2 more on the sprue because of all the free stuff.
Okay. Well, if you need another one, I have it, or I might just donate it to the league.
Yeah, Donut the League. Yeah, I got a couple of them. Because you remember the Gore Chosen game that came out, that Arena Combat game?
Yeah, that one
I
that.
bought that, so I have all the heroes from there too. I got to paint them.
Oh, beautiful! That was the
Very
best
excited
deal.
about it.
60 or was it 30, 60, 90? What, $120 worth of models that you
Yeah,
could
the
get for
120
60?
Yeah, for $60.
Yep.
Best deal they ever did.
Yep. So I mean, it's you have something to look forward to in AOS, so you can actually play. I don't know how to word them. Like I'm gonna say fluffy, more narrative, and still do well.
Yeah. That's my problem. That's why I actually stopped painting my world eaters and stopped doing my world eaters for 40K. Because I was just like, I can't run them how I really want to run them until they. Now GW comes out with like a world eaters codex, which I hope they do. Then I will be able to do them. But as of right now, they don't. You can't really play them how you really want to play them as world eaters.
Yeah. Well, and I've got, the Iron Jaws, I've got Bone Splitters, I've got Durden Dwarfs, and I'm actually, once I purge all my 40K stuff, I'm actually probably going to start another army for AOS.
What are you thinking about doing next, though?
I don't know. Well, I don't know. It depends. I mean, I've been doing a lot of, last time me and Jonathan talked, I actually analyzed a lot of things, with me being busy in school and just with the flood, everything that's happened to me the last year. I want to get things that I enjoy to paint, but then if it's enjoying to paint, is the army going to be enjoyable to play at the same time? Like, for instance, I want one of those big ass turtles from the Deepkin. I want to paint one so bad, but do I want them just to paint and have, or would it be possible to do an army too? Like, will I enjoy to do that? And like, that's where I'm sitting now with whatever I invest in. It's going to be something I want to do, not because I have to, because I want to, and I'm going to enjoy it.
Good.
See, that's what always messes me up in 40K in any of the games I play, is because I always start out my army with what I think looks good.
Yeah.
And then normally what I think looks cool never transitions well to the battlefield.
Nope. Not AOS.
Yep. That's why I'm excited for AOS. I really am.
Now, I would have said the last edition, yes, you would have ran into that, because there's a lot of heroes that look amazing, but their abilities are not that great. Because it's like, why would I use this one ability this one time in this one game, and it's not that good? So everybody took this one other guy, right? Now it doesn't matter. So
gotcha.
Jonathan, what about you?
Spooky ghosts.
Spooky ghosts. What?
Well, okay.
Yeah.
So I have a Nurgle army, right? I have the Galotkin. I have a lot of the big stuff. I even have the Great Unclean One, who's literally still in his box, and some other good stuff. So I can play straight demons of Nurgle.
Okay.
And that's actually why I want to do something differently for Age of Sigmar, because I already had those. And I was like, what's something I haven't done? And I was like, Spooky Ghosts. Spooky Ghosts is completely different. Plus, that Nagash model is absolutely phenomenal, and I want to own it one day. And so I went with Spooky Ghosts.
Spooky Ghosts.
Plus the models that came out were super cool.
Yeah.
They were so cool. And then when they're like, hey, this is how you paint your things with 3 paints. And I was like, sold.
I don't have to pay someone a commission. I can do it myself.
I don't commission any of my army. It's just
I know. Let's see. How much is Nagat? I think he's still 800 points. Let's see here. Where are you?
Hey, is he in the Nighthawk book?
I don't know. I haven't got a chance to look in the Nighthawk book.
I have it right here.
Yeah, why don't you tell me there, sir, Mr. Spooky Ghost guy?
Oh, you had it.
No.
Plus, dude, I feel like I'm so lost when I'm looking at this thing. I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Wow.
I'm learning all the terms and all the...
Jonathan, you don't even know what you're looking at when you look at a 40K codex.
Yeah, the Gash is still 800 points, and he is a leader behemoth unique.
Yeah, I can't wait to unleash my behemoth unique character.
Who's that?
Scarbrand.
Oh, Mr. Scarbrand himself. Let's see here. That guy is I want one of these days. Eventually, I'm going to buy him just to paint.
I have spooky spells.
He was very fun to paint, Ski.
He just looks amazing. And then I like the goatee. Right? He's got the big old goatee. Right?
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Are you a goatee kind of guy?
No, not at all.
I see Nagash's name, but I see like Nagash's judgment.
Let's see, Scarbrand.
What the heck?
Where are you, Scarbrand?
What codex is Nagash in?
Scarbrand's 400 points, by the way, and he's unique. Nagash would be...
It's under Nagash's Legion.
I think he'll be... Let me pull him up on my book here.
I thought Nighthawk is Nagash's...
Nope, Nighthawk is its own little separate. Okay, so that's what I like it is. You can go Death and use Nagash as your leader in Death army and take anything that's under Death. That's Spooky Ghost, that's Vampires, anything you want. And so you're just going to be using Death's allegiance abilities and stuff. So that's I think is amazing. I mean, yes, it's 40K can do the same thing, but I think it feels better in AOS. Just my opinion.
So I'm making soup.
Well, I mean, you're making dead soup, I guess.
Yeah.
But let's see here. Where is Nagish? Nagish, where are you? Death. So you got your Flesh Eater Courts, then you got your Legions of Nagash. That's where he's under. And then you've got the Night Haunt. Is Nagash? He's not under the Night Haunt. It doesn't look that way. Nope. And that's it. Those are your 3. Well, you've got... With Death, I'm kind of confused with the General's Handbook because I don't know Death as well as most people. But you have Night Haunt, Flesh Eater Courts, Grand Host Nagash, Legion of Blood, Legion of Night, Legion of Sacrament, and Soul Blight. Now, I guess the Flesh Eater Courts, of course, they have their own book. The Night Haunt have their own book. The Grand Host and the Gash, I think they have their own book now. And I think the other ones are just in the Death book.
What you been doing?
So I can bring the gash.
They're reading about a book.
What's that, John?
So I can bring the gash as one of my things.
If you play as Death.
So is that okay? Is that a hierarchy? I don't know how that works.
Think about it like chaos. Death would be a chaos keyword in 40K.
Do they have keywords?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a big deal.
Is that the new thing, new edition?
No, that's been there since the beginning.
Yeah.
Before 40K.
Yeah. Yeah. Order, chaos,
malignant, night haunt, hero, knight of shrouds, death.
There it is.
Yeah. Got it.
So that's like I have a couple individuals that are playing certain armies, and it's not their play style, like as a soul faction. But then I said, well, you just don't have to play them that way. You can go, okay, cool. I want to play Order. So you're like, okay, who do you want to play? You're like, oh, I like a lot of Stormcast, but I want to play with some dwarfs, and I want to play with some, Sylvaneth, and like, because I love these models, and I just want to play with everything I have. You can do that up to a point, because you still have to fulfill the organization. So you have
got it
1 to 0 or 1 to 4 heroes. I think up to 2,500 points, you have to have 4 battle line, aka troops, like 40K. So battle line is your troops. You can only have so many behemoths. You can have so many artillery, so many, and then you have other. So if nothing falls into behemoth, hero, battle line, artillery, falls under other. And so you can take as many others as you want.
Interesting.
Oh, I love it. And then allies is another thing. So if you play Death, you can play everything that has Death. And as long as you fulfill your organization, you're good, and you just run the abilities from Death. Now, you might have characters that might affect Night Haunt only models.
Keep talking. BRB.
Okay.
I'm gonna be on my phone.
Yeah, that still applies. So if you have a dude that bluffs this guy because it's a Night Haunt, then that works. But at the same time, if you want to play Night Haunt, the spooky ghosts, directly just them, at a certain point level, you have enough points to play allies. So I'm just going to example of orcs, because I know I'm a little bit better, is I'm going to play a 22,000 point army game with somebody, but I want some allies. So I figure out, okay, I'm allowed 400 points of allies. What allies in destruction do I want to take? And every army has a specific allies that they're allowed to have, like keyword wise. So I would take Bone Splitters. And so there's these Bone Splitters that carry these big sticks that are amazing versus monsters. Amazing. So I would take up 400 points worth of them, and then 1,600 points of Iron Jaws. The benefit from that is you get that gap. You're filling in a gap that your army might need. Mm-hmm. 2, you're not losing your allegiance abilities as Iron Jaws because you have Bone Splitters. They're allies, that's all they are. And I think that's really amazing, because it's not like, oh, I'm going to take 400 detachments of different armies like 40K. It's really either taking the Death, or you're taking an army with allies. That's kind of how it plays out. For people like Korn, you have a very big selection of things.
Oh yeah.
So, and some armies do and some don't, and that's okay.
Yeah, that's what I really liked about when I looked at the Korn, like when I looked at Blades of Korn, was the fact that I could take pretty much everything.
Yeah, I think.
Like, I could take this, and
yeah,
that's really what I was like, holy crap! I can pretty much take anything I want to take, which is what I wanted to do.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and you're all tied into one. I mean, gosh, you have so many leaders. You have so many leaders, and your battle line, which is great for you, is okay. So I have your profile open in my book, so I'm just gonna give you some hints here. So if you take certain characters, then certain things become battle line.
Yep.
Which is amazing. For you, like Blood Crushers, Battle line in Khorne armies if your general is a Skullmaster or a Herald of Khorne.
Yeah.
So if he is your general, your Blood Crushers become battle line.
Oh, wow.
If you take, let's see, who else does you have? Oh, here we go. Mighty Skull Crushers. So if you have a Lord of Khorne on a Juggernaut as your general, then Mighty Skull Crushers are battle line.
Ooh, nice.
So you can change some dynamics of your army too, just by taking a character as your general. And your general runs the whole army. You have other heroes, but your general is the man. So John, what about you? Are you going to get into Age of Sigmar, or are you kind of?
Nope. I'm doing Daughters of Cain.
Oh, you are.
I'm gonna go with the glass cannon girls.
Oh my God, some gorgeous models. Again, another. I can't say. I mean, I am very impressed with Games Workshop. I don't want to like stroke on or nothing, but for AOS, their models, what they've been putting out, are just amazing. Like I can't. Like I have like the old dwarfs, Durden dwarfs, and I'm like, oh, they're cool. They're little guys, you know. Then I'm looking at the Overlords and the Fire Slayers. I'm like, oh my God, look at that technology. So, and the Daughters of Cain.
Well, the only other option, I really want to do Daughters of Cain, but I want to do the Chaos Dwarves or the Asgora or whatever they're called.
Yep.
That's a costly army. I had thought about doing taking some of the dispossessed dwarf miniatures and some of the Caradon and trying to make my own Chaos Dwarves army, but I'm not looking at the cost benefit. Yeah. I'm not sure which one I want to do.
But if converting, I think a better way to go would be the dispossessed models and maybe taking the Chaos, what is it, Slaves of Darkness, Chaos Warriors, or Chaos Warriors and Horses, or something like that, and using their helmets and bits on the dispossessed would actually look probably better.
Yeah, I know what I was thinking, to make the bull centaurs. I could do some cut off the lower legs of the dwarfs and put them on top of the horses. That'd
be cool too. So I mean, and the rules are cool. I know they just did their book, released the new book for them. I know a guy that's going to be playing Everchosen. Well, if he can afford it, he's looking at his finances. And he says he really wants to do Everchosen, which is going to be crazy for the league because that's Archeon.
Yep.
And then he's got, which is, I don't remember how, he's $100+. Then his battle line are these 3 horses, and I forget what they're called. I have the book right here. Let me just look. I hate doing that.
Because of the B.
Where is it? Like his limited to like 3 units, and it's amazing. But let's see, where are they? Death, Maggots, Everchosen. So he gets Archeon, of course. That's the expensive model. Then he's got the Varangard, I think is his battle line, which is 3 horses that cost $100 a unit.
Damn.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, amazing. And then he has access. His other leader is a Gaunt Summoner of Zeech. Those are his 3 units. Archeon 660 points.
Wow.
The riders is for 3 in a unit is 280 points. And then the Gaunt Summoner is 180. So,
oh my God.
But what he gets access to, he gets these War Scroll battalions that actually allow him to take. So this is a cool concept, and I didn't even talk about this. There are roll scrolls from other armies that allow you to take units from a different army. AKA, I know of one from the Beastclaw Raiders where you get to take your Mournfang Riders, and you need to take, I think, 1 or 2 units of Ironjaw Pig Riders. That is the War Scroll, and those pigs do not affect your allegiance abilities as an army because it's a War Scroll. It's supposed to be that way. The flying dwarf dudes, the overlords, they have one with Stormcast that you take in a War Scroll battalion, and it doesn't affect you. Nice. So, Archeon has that where he takes mortal chaos men, and you have to give him a mark of a Khorne or something like that, and then that he can take those, but it's a lot of points too. So,
okay, so I heard you talking about what's Battleforged? What is that name? You called it Battle
Line?
No, like so Battleforged, right?
Yeah, okay.
You have the right things for 40K.
Yeah.
What's it called for AOS?
It is called. I'm just gonna open it up because I can never have. I have a somewhat of a not a bad memory. Just always forget certain words.
Plus, while you do that, I'm gonna read off. I don't know if you have chat pulled up. Forgot to tell you.
I do not have chat up. I'm sorry.
All right, no, that's fine. So you got a few people said, "Ski, do demons have monster keywords?" And he was talking about he's kind of going along with what you were saying. He said, "Yeah, 100 plus is sheer awesomeness, Ski." So you getting people interacting with you on here. So what else?
Oh, whoops.
No, it's all right. I forgot to tell you, and you joined after we started, so
Gotcha.
I didn't get to prep you.
So basically, you are be following we call it a pitch. It's the pitch battle chart, is what they label it as. And so the profile for it, we'll just go with 1,000 points. Kind of gives you like an idea. At 1,000 points, it's called a vanguard. You're allowed 1 to 4 leaders in your army. You have to have 2+ battle lines, so 2 or more battle line. 0 to 2 artillery, 0 to 2 behemoths, any number of other units, and you're allowed 200 points or less for allies. That you have to follow that for your 1,000 points. Okay. Now, the kicker though is if you have a character, a hero, we'll go with the Khorne because we're talking about it. The Khorne Lord on a Juggernaut. If the Juggernaut is considered a monster or a behemoth, well, we'll say behemoth. I don't know if he is or not. And the leader is riding him, he counts for both parts. So now you're down 1 behemoth and a vanguard. So you can take 1 more behemoth and that's it.
Oh, that's kind of lame.
No, trust me, it's worth it. Because Iron Jaws. I have Maw Crushers, War Bosses and Maw Crushers. That's a hero and a behemoth. I usually run 2 of them in my own armies at 2,000 points. So I'm allowed to have 4 behemoths. But they're not fun. Having so many behemoths on the table are not fun for a lot of people. Like, yeah, I mean, if you design it that way and you want to play it that way, that's one thing. But as a general rule, they do it so it's not overpowering.
Okay. What's the there's that one army that they're riding these giant tusk snow things.
Oh, that's the Beast Claw Raiders, the ogres.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some people have started that army. How do you even do that with 500 points?
Well, I know that's where I have to talk with a couple of individuals, and because I already priced everything in that army and went through it, trying to make a combination. Oh. And the only way you can do it if we allow the individual to run 1 leader, that I think he's like 340, and then 1 unit of 2 Morphings, which then becomes 500 points.
Okay.
So you can do it. He's not going to be able to have 2 battle line, which is not the rule that we're setting down. But we do understand limitations as an army as that small of a window. Like at 1,000 points, they're fine. At 500, they're very limited. So,
Just North said, so if Chaos Lord is mounted on a behemoth, but it has the monster keyword, Ski?
I don't know. I don't have the book for them. I just know that. Wait, hold on. I'll just do this. Let me grab my app. I have everything on my iPad. I got all my resources. I try to come somewhat prepared, huh? Let's see here. They're talking about Chaos Lord. Just any Lord?
Just North. Any Lord.
Okay. Chaos. Let's see.
It's delayed, so he'll answer in a minute.
That's fine. Gives me time to look for Chaos. Where are you? We'll do Chaos. Damn it.
Yeah, he said any. He said, yeah, but if a hero is mounted on a behemoth, does it always have the monster keyword? And he says any.
Let's go Khorne. Let's go Lord of Khorne on a Juggernaut. So a Lord of Khorne on a Juggernaut, their keywords is Chaos. They are mortal. They are Khorne. They're bloodbound. They're hero. and they're Lord of Khorne of Juggernaut. So his mount does not count for monster or behemoth.
Oh wow.
But if you go into
Hey, what does mortal mean?
mortal, he's human.
But what does that mean? Is that
That's just a key. Like, well, because keyword ever chosen, which is Archeon, he could take War Scrolls, and one of the stipulations is he could take Chaos Mortals, and they have to be mortals so they can give them a Mark of Khorne or Nurgle or something like that.
okay?
They can't be demons. So most things that have the mark already are demons. They have to be mortal men, or mortal, not demonic, I guess.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So if we go to the Beastclaw Raiders, like we brought up,
Just Norris said some spells affect mortals.
yes, that's true. All right, here we go. So the leader on the Frost Lord on Stoneharn, which is the Beastclaw Raiders. He's Destruction, he's Ogre, he's a Stoneharn, he's a Beastclaw Raider, he's a monster, and a hero, and a Frost Lord. So he's not a behemoth, but I don't know on the keywords. But now let me see, what did they put him in as?
So if you bring a Glotkin with his 3 brothers on board, does that count as 3 characters?
I believe so. Let me bring it up. Glotkin, huh? Mr. Glotkin. Let's see. That would be Magakin.
Yes.
Magakin. Where are you? Oh, wrong way. Let's do. Chaos.
What are you doing, DJ?
Putting up my transfers.
Oh.
I got done with all the transfers I need for my knight, so I'm just putting up the old ones that I didn't use.
Let's see. So where's
Just Norris said he asked because he is building an Astral Templars SCE host to hunt monsters. My dinosaurs are behemoths, and I'll be going several. It's Commander 2012 games.
Okay. So I know Glutkin is a monster, a hero, a wizard. So he's going to count as a hero, but I need to see what they level him as when I build the army. Let's see. It's new army.
Well, because he's got the 3 brothers, right? The right on his back. Or 2 brothers.
I think isn't it 2?
Yeah, because he's the other brother.
So let's just do 2,500 points. I just want to see how they organize it here. Let's do this. We're going to say continue.
I think Jess was asking. I'm not sure if he was asking with the Glotkin. He's the giant. I was going to say Death Guard, but the giant Nurgle creature, and there's 2 guys riding on the top. I actually took the Glotkin, and then I took the guys riding on top and made a sorcerer and a Chaos Lord out of them.
Because I know, well, he has, okay, so it's Glutkin. Glutkin's by himself, but he has the rider.
Yeah.
And the Glutkin, where is he? I don't see him in this.
Is it Behemoth?
Oh, there he is. He's 420 points. He counts as a leader and a behemoth. Then if you add, because the other guys are the ones that are riding the smaller versions, right?
Yep.
Like, is that right, Jonathan?
No, the brothers? No, they ride him. But you're talking about the guys that ride plague drones. There's that.
No,
they have ones that ride.
What are they called?
Yeah, the things that are spitting.
Yeah, like Morbix or Morbix Twiceborn or something. I don't know his name. Like they're 3 different guys that are running those weird. They look like mini Glutkins in my opinion, but
see if I can pull them up real quick. Let me try to find it.
Yeah, but well, see, so for Glutkin, who he is what he is. Like everything on Glutkin is part of his profile.
Oh, that's cool.
So, for instance, I even have that book in the cards for Glutkin, but let's see here. He's got, he's got a ranged attack. So the Pestilent Torrent Missile, it's a weapon. That's 1 attack you get. Then you get Gurik's Flailing Tentacle. You get his Maw. You get some poison slick scythe melee attack. So you're getting a bunch of attacks from different weapons on that creature, like between Glutkin, the riders, and all that stuff. Then you're getting like abilities like Mount of Loathsome Flesh. Roll dice for each enemy unit that is within 1 inch of the model. After this model completes a charge move, on a 4-up, the enemy units suffer D3 mortal wounds. That's just one thing that happens.
Yeah, so I was looking at the Glock and I pulled up his data sheet too. But yeah, so the 2 riders, there's Gurk and
Gurk. Yep.
So they have their own attacks. So they just ride on top, and it looks like they're probably included in his point value.
Yeah, it's all. That's one thing I love about EOS too.
Okay. Yeah.
Anything. Okay. Besides that, I know of Orc Ardboys is the one exception to this rule that I know of. But you get everything in the profile that is allowed to have in your profile. So if you're Khorne, TJ, so you're Skull Taker. Oh, nice. Yeah, you're those guys. Your Skull Taker or your Skull dudes, whatever, can take an axe and a sword. Or they could take a spear and a fist.
Yeah.
You have to. The whole unit's either or, and then they get that. They get that one profile. But if you have like a banner guy and a drum dude, those are added into the unit, and so you can add them in modeled that way, and they still have the other weapons. Just because they're holding a drum doesn't mean they don't have an axe and a spear or whatever. So like Glutkin's the same way. Everything on that model looks like you get all of it.
Oh, dude, I was like, what is that noise? I just hear.
And you get spells.
I was like, my spooky ghosts.
Yeah, right. Spooky ghosts. Wow. Glutkin's a pretty amazing model, actually.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he has 18 wounds.
Yeah, I played him in the. I played him in a game of Age of Sigmar. He's pretty tough.
Yeah, he's a good one. I like that. Yeah. Okay, so he would be your leader and your behemoth. Your battle line would be Plague Bearers or Putrid Blight Kings or Chaos Warriors or Chaos Marauders.
Do you have a warlord?
What's that?
You have a warlord?
Do I have a warlord?
Yeah, you pick like select
your general. Your general.
Okay, general. You select a general and you get points for killing the general?
Not really points. It's just the general has a command trait, and he's the only one that's going to actually have a trait that affects. How do I explain this? He's in with that trait, like a command trait. You have command abilities, he'll have the trait. That trait affects the army, and only he can use it. Once you kill him, you lose that trait. And whatever abilities, of course, he has. Now, on the other side of the fence, too, if it's a named character or a monster/behemoth character, whatever, they cannot have command traits because it's already built into their profile. They have their own specific one.
Now let me ask you this, because in 40K you can't target a character now.
Oh, you can target the hell out of characters in Age of Sigmar.
Okay.
Now they fixed it though too. So before, I got to tell you both sides. Before, you have archers that are 30-inch range that can do like 20 mortal wounds. Just say, you can snipe out every character on the battlefield. Now you can still snipe them out, but if they're within 3 inches of any unit, it's a -1 to hit them.
Yeah. Okay. I guess it's alright.
It is because a lot of things takes 4s to hit or 3s to hit.
Are spooky ghosts hard to hit?
Well, I don't. Are they hard to hit them? No, because it's not about me hitting. It's like 40K now. It's like, oh, it takes. I need to hit you on 4s.
Yeah.
Like on my own profile, not on the spooky ghost profile.
If you look at a war scroll, yeah, your war scroll
like a negative modifier.
You hit on 4s, you hit on 4s.
Yes.
Unless there's negative modifiers, right?
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
Do they have a negative modifier?
I don't know. I don't have the book.
I think your thing is that you're immune to Ren.
Yes.
If I have a weapon that's like -4 or -2, I don't get that -2 ability on your save, so you get your normal save.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, so for like brutes, this is one of the combos I run. Is I can get them extra attacks from my war boss, but we won't even go there. Brutes themselves reroll all their hits on any creature that has 4 or more wounds. That alone is amazing, just to reroll your hits.
You reroll hits?
Yes. Then I can add a War Chanter to them and target that unit. Then they get a +1 to hit with rerolls.
Oh.
Then I can go even further, and I can put a Mega Boss on foot next to them. Then they can go and reroll 1s to hit if they're fighting units that are under 4 wounds. So I'm always going to get some kind of reroll.
Just North said you can fire out of close combat too, Ski. And then he said what to what you just said.
So you can fire out of close combat as long as you're not within the 3-inch bubble. If you're outside the 3-inch, then you can shoot outside of combat.
Yep.
Is that equivalent if your squad's in combat but you're 3 inches back with the same squad? Can they fire?
Well, okay, so AOS has a 3-inch bubble that is very, I love it because it really stops a lot of things. It helps things. For instance, you can charge a unit, not a big ton, but you can only charge and you land a 1/2 inch from that unit that you're charging. If you're moving, you cannot move into that 3-inch bubble. And the reason they do that, so say you have a 10-inch move and the guy's only 4 inches from you, you can only move an inch up closer to him.
Oh,
you have to stay away 3 inches.
You have a 1-inch bubble. When you're moving, you got to stay out within 1 inch, and then when you charge, you have to be within an inch to assault. So this one has a 3-inch bubble.
Yes, so it makes it so people can actually fail their charge.
Yeah,
which orcs don't, because if you're playing Iron Jaws, you get a +1 to charge as an army.
Yeah, so you roll double ones, you still get it.
I still make it.
Yeah.
But shooting it works the same way. Before, you can tie up a unit and they could shoot a unit across the table, even though they're stuck in assault. Now it doesn't work that way. They actually have to be out of combat to be able to pick a different unit to shoot at. They can shoot at the unit they're in combat with whatever they have, but they can't shoot out of combat unless they're outside that bubble.
Oh, yeah, just Nor just said, I meant that the shooting units used to be able to shoot normally out of combat in V1.
Yes. Oh, God, it was a nightmare. You're like, but it made no sense, but it worked both ways, so it made no sense on both sides of the table. But it was so hard to, like, how can you shoot these bows and arrows when you're stuck with 30 dudes on you at that unit across the table? Like, it never made sense to me, but they fixed that.
Can you shoot into combat? So if 2 units are in close combat and you're shooting at the bad guy, can you shoot into it?
I believe you can, because you used to, but let me make sure. I don't want to say that as 100%. I have not ran into that, and I have not read anything about that yet, actually.
Let's see if anybody actually says anything in chat.
Where is my book at? I always have all my books there. Another cool thing now they added is all the realm artifacts and realm spells and all that stuff, which make your army so much better.
I like the scrolls. These things? The handy dandy.
Oh, those. Yep, the data cards.
Yeah. That's sweet.
Where are my rules? Bum, 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 bum. I can't wait to see those Daughters of Cain, though, John. I cannot wait.
Commander said yes, you can shoot into combat.
Oh, nice.
And realm effects are awesome. Hey, so is terrain do random stuff too?
Yes, it does. If you play that way.
That's cool. I miss that about. I used to love doing that in 40K. Like you do Death Worlds, or you can do. You remember you rolled for the terrain on that chart or whatever, and bad stuff happened. I miss that.
That is basically the same thing in Age of Sigmar now. So what you're going to do is when you set up terrain for a battle, you and your opponent can agree to give each terrain feature one of the scenery rules from the scenery table, and that's 1 through 6 options. I'll give you the 1 and 6s, and then people can look at the rest. But like for a 1, it's called Damned, and it has like the Chaos Star as its icon. At the start of your hero phase, you can pick one friendly unit within 1 inch of the damned terrain. The damned terrain. Oh God, I can see that going bad. Feature to make a sacrifice. If you do so, that unit suffers D3 mortal wounds, but you can reroll hit rolls of 1 for it until your next hero phase.
Oh, neat. What's a hero phase?
Hero phase is the first phase.
Oh,
That is where you cast your spells, activate your abilities, your Legion's abilities, command traits, like all your special doodad usually gets activated during the hero phase.
How many spells do you get to cast?
Depends on the spellcaster. On their profile, most spellcasters can only cast one spell, and they can only unbind one spell, which is counter it, basically a chance. Some spellcasters can cast 2, unbind 2, 3, and 3, but the rules of 1 still apply.
What about those really expensive box I use for modeling for my knights?
The endless spells?
Yeah, what is that?
Those are spells as well, just like regular spells that you pay points for towards your army. It's part of your point value.
Okay.
And you're only allowed to cast one of those spells per hero phase.
Thanks, TJ. He posted the rules.
Oh,
You know what? I got the source here, so I'm asking.
Yeah, and I've got the books here too. So I mean, and they can be this. So when you cast we'll just say the giant. Where's my purple sun? Here we go.
Someone said it's a sea urchin, and that's all I see now. It's ruined.
When you cast this big guy he's 100 points, he can be dispelled either by what you rolled or by the next turn's casting value of the spell. So if the spell costs 7, so you casted the purple sun, and you rolled a 12. So I need to unbind the 12. I have to roll, but you can't. I mean, you have to beat the roll. So you roll 11. I need to roll a 12 to unbind it. But the next turn, I can try to unbind this while it's floating around the table at its casting value of 7 instead of the 12.
Okay.
So
you control it where it goes on the table?
So what I've read, I haven't got to use it yet. Like the predatorial spells that they call them but what I've read is whoever goes first, the other player gets to move the spells first.
Oh.
And you rotate. So if there's like 3 predatory spells, and you take second turn and I don't, then I get to move the one spell first, and then you get to move a spell, then I get to move a spell. Or I want to move my spell, so I let you go first.
Tyler said it's obviously an undead pufferfish. Or maybe a coffin.
Oh, there you go. Bravery is a massive thing in this game. So everything has a bravery value. And so I guess it's like 40k, or 40k is like AOS now. I guess that's a better way to put it. Is if you have a unit with a bravery of 10, or we'll just say have bravery of, we'll go 10. It's easy. And you're in combat, and throughout the turn you lose, 4 dudes. That's -4 from your bravery, and you roll that. And whatever the difference is, that's how many models you lose.
It's like 40k now.
No, well, 40k is like us now.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
So there are things that give you better bravery. The Seraphim, demonic, celestial, lizard people are so hard to kill, especially with bravery, because they have a bravery 10 because they're banner, and so you have to kill a lot just to be able to have a chance of them losing something. So
you okay there, TJ?
Yeah, since y'all are talking about this, I decided, I go to the GW website and I started reading about Scarbaran.
Oh gosh.
He's got like a roar of total rage. So it's like, basically if he's kind of angry, if he's furious or whatever, but like each time you roll a 4+ on a die, and it depends on how mad he is, it inflicts a mortal wound within a unit within 8. He basically screams at them and they're like, that hurt.
Yep. Yeah.
So.
Scarbrand is, man. Again, that's one thing. Okay, so I think my biggest thing with AOS, though, I mean, this is just my opinion, so I'm not speaking for anybody, is I played 40k for so long, and so you always knew, oh, I'm playing Eldar, I'm playing this army, I'm playing Knights, I'm playing this army. Like, you knew every time, and you knew it got kind of boring. Like, you always knew, like, oh, that's the bad guy, that's the bubble. He makes everything nasty and it's always the same combo almost all the time, the same character. Age of Sigmar, you have such a variety of things you can do now that you could take Scarbrand all the time, TJ, and he's going to be devastating. But then you're going like, you know what? That many points, I'm going to pull this hero, and this hero, grab another battle line, and I'm going to try and a war scroll, and it's even worse than Scarbrand was.
Yeah.
And you can never get bored, and you're trying to always find something new. It's about combos, not about anything like that.
Oh my god. Like, I just read Total Carnage. It's like his weapon Carnage can actually hit on a 1+.
Well,
I don't know what that means.
I know 1s are failures and 6s are success, but something I have to look into it.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, so I'm reading about it.
So
greater than or equal to the result shown on the damage table, the hit is caused Total Carnage, picking a model and oh. so, like, here's the rule for it. Roll a dice each time Scarbrand hits a target with the Axe of Carnage. If the roll is greater than or equal to the result shown in the damage table, the hit has caused total carnage. Pick a model in the target unit. The model immediately suffers 8 wounds. No saves of any kind can be taken against total carnage, and the abilities to prevent damage attack are ignored, such as like Heroes and Nerves, Disaster and Resilience. Yeah, you can't even use that. There's no escaping the interaction. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, you took 8 wounds.
Just Norris said if you team up Scar and Archeon, it's endgame.
Yeah, it's rough. But you know what's funny though? Like, those are some big nasty characters. There's the dude, the corn guy with the flesh hound as his pet.
Yeah. His
axe, if he rolls, I think double 6s, he outright kills the unit or the model. There's no there's no save. If he wounds you with an attack, he rolls, and I think it's double 6s, and that model's dead.
Oh yeah, what is it? Corgris Cole?
I think so. I don't remember his name. He's got that awesome axe.
Yeah, reality splitting axe. Yeah, on roll a farm where the axe cleaves, really hurling the victim in corner while the model's being rolled. It's a 5+.
5+. Okay.
5 more.
Done. Yeah. Doesn't matter how many wounds you have. Oh, you're Archeon. Have a nice day.
You're done.
Nagash, have fun.
Just also said if you buff Scar with Slaughter Priest, he's a human chainsaw.
Yes. Oh my God, Slaughter Priest. I hear Slaughter Priest, I get more scared. Yeah. Oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah, he's going to get painted pretty soon. So
awesome. I'm excited. I'm excited.
I just want to go up and like cleave stuff and hit stuff. That's all I want to do. That's all I care about.
And the APOC game is going to be amazing for all you people. Like, we're doing an APOC game at the end.
I'm very excited about that. That sounds really interesting.
And characters that are unique, that's all you're going to have is one of them on the table. Doesn't matter who. If you take Scarbrand, he's the only one on the table, no matter if someone else is playing corner or not.
So I guess when the hero phases, that's when you cast your abilities, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Some abilities don't trigger until combat phase or movement phase, but you still. Yeah. And I'm in the hero phase. I'm going to cast my wall, and then the combat phase goes on, and then you activate it. So.
Man, that is crazy. Like, most of the stuff for corn, the ability to like just to try to dispel something. Mm-hmm. Like, you're just like, it's like they're like wizards, I guess. They act like wizards. It's kind of cool.
Unbinding.
Yeah. Oh wow. Oh, I'm looking so forward to playing this now.
Yeah, I think you're going to have a good time because I have a feeling, TJ, and this is honest, you're going to be winning a lot.
That'll be a change of pace.
Okay, TJ, let me put this you have an opportunity to win a lot of games with that army.
Yeah.
But the best thing, it's any army has that advantage.
Yeah.
I've seen it. I felt it. I know it.
I'm just excited to get in a game that I've actually really wanted to play we it came out originally. Yeah. It's just the first time I played it, I was just kind of like weird, and you didn't have battle tomes, you didn't have your tomes for the armies and stuff, and so now that all that stuff is out, that's why I'm really excited because you have all these cool armies out now. So
yep, and there's more to come. I have a feeling this is a clairvoyant, possibly if you read some of the books and lores. in the new book, the Soul Wars book, and in the Dwarven Overlord book itself, they mention a lot now about Goblin Sky Pirates.
Ooh.
So I'm not. Destruction needs something because they're kind of. We have just a very few allotment of armies compared to like Order or Chaos, even Death now. And so just reading it kind of hints down that's a possibility because we don't really have a Goblin New Age AOS army. If that makes sense. Because you have the Moon Clans and the Spider Riders, but that's been there since Fantasy.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense. Oh, so cool.
Spooky ghosts are terrifying looking. I'm just looking at some of the art that's on just the GW page. They look really cool. Well, gents, it is very late. I think it's probably our latest show. And I know all of us probably have work. And except Ski.
I got school. Well, tomorrow night.
This is important.
Yeah.
So again, thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry for earlier with the issue we were having. And we appreciate everyone's support and the Patreon support. We did actually get some stuff purchased for the studio so we can actually get a rig set up better with the cameras, and the cameras actually held in place as well as USB extenders to get everything. So we appreciate it. Thank you for staying on late with us, guys, and welcoming Ski to the team. And he'll be the head guy. He's obviously very passionate about Age of Sigmar, and he's very knowledgeable, which is welcome to have. So again, stay tuned. We're also going to be doing on Saturday at midnight, we're going to be having that Kill Team unboxing video. I'll be going over it. So it's exciting. And guys, thank you so much. You have a good night.
Bye, guys.